Welcome back to GameStar TV. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still in this semi-final and we are going the whole distance. We are at the very, very tip of the iceberg. It is going to be Cassie. We've had Androxus, we've had Maeve, and now it has come down to this. DaddyDLS versus Spin Me Dingle Sir, aka Newtee. They've actually leveled it up at 1 apiece as we get into this champion select. My name is Kit Fox. I'm joined once again by Hades, captain of Kanga Esports Paladin Squad. Hades, who do you think's going to take this one? It's a close call. I mean, I just can't put my finger on it. But if I had to draw similarities, I'd say DaddyDLS. Cassie's a bit more closer to Androxus than she is to Maeve.
And I think DLS has actually played a fair bit of Cassie in casual. As you can see, he's level 17. So at the very least, you know, he's played the champion, has experience. Whereas with Maeve, I didn't know if either of them had much experience. So he does have that going for him, but Newtee's proven that he can definitely stand up to the challenge and pull some maps and even win the whole thing. Who knows?
Well, like we said, this is the semi-final. Winner goes through to the grand final. At this very moment in time, there are losers bracket games going on at the moment. It is Godtrek going up against Oz Rhino, and then we've got James up against Jaquib. So big names fighting their way through the losers bracket, and then we've got one round after that to see who'll be the winner and who will be going through to the final to verse either Daddy or Dingle. And this is what this game is going to decide as we get into the Magistrate's Archives. Man, I really, really don't know who's going to take this one. We've seen glimpses of brilliance from both of these players. And to have to call one, it's like asking to choose between your favourite children. But like I said, on paper, probably Daddy, as we've got 45 seconds left on the clock as it gets ticking down. Hades, we've seen players, they like to hide behind the bookcases. They like to play the slow game. We saw the timer run out on the previous map. So this is serious business when there's all this Cougar swag on offer.
Yeah, Maeve does have a bit more survivability, so that's if there was any champion I'd expect to go to overtime, it would be Maeve. Cassie, she has a lot of dive potential though, a lot of burst, not able to run away as effectively. If you use your roll to escape, usually the other Cassie will have their roll up to chase you down for the exact same distance.
So are we going to be using that dodge roll legendary? No, just breathe. There we go. Crossbow shot steal up to 50% increased damage over 150 units. So it looks as though we're going to rely on a good old sniper battle here, it seems, Hades.
Yeah, that's an interesting choice, actually. I know a lot of the pros are actually using her other one, which adds extra damage to the blast shot as well. So lots of options here, and they both choose this one, which is interesting.
First blood.
Ooh, the shot's missing out there, and it is going to be DaddyDLS who gets the first frag on the board. Narrowly, but still. Frag is a frag, and advantage is an advantage, and we know all about squandering them after what happened last game. So Newtee needs to answer back here. Daddy with 1 round on the board. Nothing for Dingle, who's quite deliberately making a lot of noise here coming underneath. Just making sure that his opponent, Daddy, is switched on.
He's trying to bait him down. He didn't pull, but though he got the blast shot. He's going to finish it off here.
Oh, they take each other out.
They take each other out. I think we might see that happen quite a fair bit with the Cassies here. But that's still unusual that they both waited for that. He should have committed earlier, I think. Once he had him a bit lower health, I think he should have gone for the kill there.
Oh, blast shot connecting for both of these guys. Off the edge. See ya later. Spin my Dingle. Newtee picking up the pieces of himself after that one. 3-1 on the scoreboard. That blast shot, the environmental hazard, it's gonna get you when you least expect it. Dingle now hunting for that. He's hunting for that now for himself. Look at the positioning here.
He's like, I'm not going near that edge again. I'm going down here. Choosing to go around the flank down below once again. It didn't work out from last time. Or it just works out from this time with a slither of health. That might have been the items there, actually. Oh no, they had the same items. No, nothing to blame there. He just got outplayed.
3-2 on the board now. Newtee just put the brakes on Daddy's little train here at the moment. Now, he's realised his mistake, hey, it's not going anywhere near that edge again. So it looks as though we might see a good old-fashioned brawl down on the lower level down there in the library. But now Dingle dodge rolls in, connects. Oh, Dingle now, gets blast shotted away. Daddy answers well. Now the dodge roll in, dodge roll away.
Does actually have ult now to see him through the wall. That's a good play. He presses it. Will he get the kill from it? Yes, he just gets the kill. I don't know if that was worth the ult though. The ult's really clutch for chasing someone down, and it actually keeps them in combat. So if you see someone running away trying to heal, that would have been the key time to press it. So he might have wasted it a bit there.
The shots go out. Daddy with the disadvantage to start, and Dingle realises that Daddy is trying to run away, but Newtee's not really allowing him any sort of room to breathe here. There it is. Closes out the kill. It seems to be whoever gets the first bink here, Hades, is actually going to try and push the advantage, because you get that early shot, then your opponent is either going to be forced to make the call to retreat or go in for the kill, and if you're at a disadvantage, which is exactly what we're seeing here, Dingle gets shot first, but answers one back, so they level it up, and now he turns the tide, and it's 4-4 on the scoreboard, and Daddy, like I was saying, squandering a lead here, and just allowing Newtee back into this one.
Newtee seems to be playing the passive, shooting around corners, being the one on the back foot. If DLS can take advantage of that and hit the good shot, roll around the corner like he just did there, if he can keep that up, then I'm sure he'll have the win.
So, DaddyDLS taking the advantage. Just to answer that question in chat, the legendary that both of these guys are using, I believe it's Cheap Shot, the one that gives the extra blast damage. There it is. Spin by Dingle gets the kill onto DaddyDLS. The one that over 150 units deals extra damage is what both of these guys are running. So, it's 5v5 now. It's going to go down to the wire again. So, we might even see this as a grand final, Hades. How great would that be for the viewers? Oh, DaddyDLS. 6-5 now again with a slight advantage.
Got to be really careful with those rolls down that tight alleyway. He just rolled backwards, but there was nowhere to go, so he just shot straight down and got the kill.
Just breathe is the legendary. There we go. Thanks, chat, for helping me out. 6-5 on the scoreboard here at the moment. Daddy with the advantage. 90% on the ult though for both of these players. All the blast shot connects, and now Daddy forced him to retreat. Yeah, forced him to retreat there because once the scales tip in your opponent's favour, it doesn't matter how many. Well, it does matter how many shots you land, but your opponent has an advantage. He needs to land significantly more less than you do. Oh, Daddy now rolling away, but Dingle is switched on. 6-6 now, hey.
Seems like he was just under the pressure there. He got low health and then he missed multiple shots that he could have easily connected there, I think. Even when you're flying through the air, it's a lot harder to hit your shots, but when you land, you can still connect them. Just got to remember not to shoot while having that extra fallback. Oh, he didn't even have time then. Absolutely destroyed. The knockback straight into the shot in the mid-air.
Before you even hit the ground. So, Daddy, now on the back foot. Having a look at Spin My Dingle here, aka Newtee, gets an opening shot. So does Daddy, though. The dodge roll around. Dingle lands a blast shot again in mid-air. Daddy needs to answer back and does so. 7-7 on the scoreboard. This one,
that was a close one.
Hey, this is what you want. It's not even the grand final, and here we are going the whole distance.
Every single character has been so close all the way down to the end. Multiple clock running out. It looks like this time they might get to 10 kills before the clock runs out. It's looking like it so far, but they got to really pull something different out. They have ults available here.
Off the edge again. Oh, just narrowly, but the tips of his toenails. Newtee manages to stay on there. 7-8 now on the scoreboard. 3.5 minutes to go. Newtee just tipping those scales ever so slightly in his favour. The blast shot narrowly, well, almost getting the kill there, but Daddy now at a disadvantage eats 3 massive shots into the zig. So Scout is in play now. Daddy is running. He's got the Nikes on, running like he stole it. Oh, the blast shot in, and Dingle closes it out we could see the Titanfall here. DaddyDLS is now 1 round away from defeat. Newtee 1 from victory. One more shot is all it takes here. One blast shot off that edge, and it's see you later, sunshine. DaddyDLS is in a bad position for it. Will it be a big play? Blast shot. Oh, it whiffs. Now dodge roll goes in. There it is. Connection finally, and Daddy
There it
falls.
is.
And Newtee is going to go through to the grand finals, 7-10 on the scoreboard. Not bad at all, Hayes.
That was clutch. I wasn't sure he was going to pull that one back. Early game for all three champions, he wasn't looking that good, but then he just pulled it back, and I guess DLS couldn't handle the pressure.
So, DaddyDLS going through to that grand final. Just going to cast my eyes over to the losers bracket. Hayes, I believe games are going on at the moment. It's Godtrek versus Oz Rhino, and then James going up against Jaquib. So, big names who are trying to put their mark here on this 1v1 tournament. But that just buys a little bit of time for Newtee. He can sit back, watch the stream, watch these games, get that little notepad out and start taking all the notes on his opponents and hopefully come out with a victory. That's what he'll be thinking.
Yeah, I think we'll be waiting for both of these games to finish to see the winners, and we'll be seeing who wins and watching them go up against each other.
So, ladies and gents, we're just going to wait for those results to kick on through in the losers bracket. So we're going to take another short break. But once they're in, we've got a bit more Paladins coming your way, including the grand final. So don't go anywhere.